The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Lions and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. After this, the games count for real. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, back in the day, it was 6 preseason games, then 4, now 3. So here we are. This one, the last tune-up before the regular season gets going.
Yeah, and I know it's easy to start looking ahead to the regular season, and of course there's an excitement that comes when the games get real, but for so many players on these rosters, this is where careers and opportunities are made. I know from talking to these coaches, they're coming in. This game matters. It's how they build the roster. It's how they make the last couple difficult decisions, because once these teams get cut down for the start of the regular season, the real games get going, and they want to make sure they have the right guys in that locker room come week 1.
The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
These preseason games, Mike, they could be a little bit tricky because on one hand, you want to protect your starters. You want to make sure you go into week 1 of the regular season as healthy and as prepared as possible. But for a lot of the guys on this roster, especially these backup quarterbacks, this is a great opportunity not only to prove your worth in the NFL, but these are a lot of valuable opportunities and reps that don't necessarily come once the regular season gets kicked off.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The Titans sending out their punter. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. To about the 22. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The Lions will punt this ball away. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Titans offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. They don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That is Ferguson in motion. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Titans have got it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Set up.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. No chance at all. He'll go down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and long.
Come on.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. That one is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. The defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. When that last possession results in the pick, you'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Titans are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He gets 3. Loose past the 35. Inside the 10. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost, He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They motion the slot man left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing now on. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. They motion the slot man left. To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Lions nothing.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Lions offense. And so they come to the line for first down and 10. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's taken in. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. Back to the air one more time. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Quick throw, taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a 3-score game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here on second down and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The ball comes out. The Lions have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A tight end in motion now. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now whistles and a timeout. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Detroit. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Lions are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He'll run again.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set it. Ready, go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
Ready, set, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here we go, set. Huh.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Titans.
Bingo, bingo, Bravo switch, rock, alert, bring it.
The extra point, up and good. And the Titans move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Cowboy in.
From the gun, it's Penix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll look to throw yet again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They go back to Allen. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On play action, Penix. And that is incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now give on the ground. Space to run inside the 20, and he'll be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
Ready? Go!
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So it's a win here for the Titans. They finish.
You say my look